And away we go! To, where do you sit?
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
Okay, then why do we have to stop here, huh? Hang on for just 1 second. I need to do something. Okay, I am back. Now we shall go to Criminal Affairs Dep.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will come back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe was pounding that pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, no, I just can't have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go on as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry.
Alright. No one's supposed to go in the records room. Well. I think we can scratch one human being off the edge of this planet. No one will know.
Dusty as always.
We're only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I just noticed that he isn't here. Von Karma. Here are files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here.
Wow, these are all case reports?
Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases.
I guess my sister's case reports in here too, quietly gathering dust.
Oh, way to ruin the mood.
Huh, another drawer here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases evidence.
Unsolved cases.
Nick! The file for DL6 is completely empty!
What? Sorry. What are you doing in here?
Eek! Von Karma!
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We've seen each other every day, don't we? We are Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're all like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Hey, well if you like defense attorneys so much, take this! Fool! You think I, a prosecutor, would give you, a defense attorney, information? Bah!
Creep!
Well, I'm sorry. Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth was your student, right?
A romanticist who could never shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you'll lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DL6 incident tomorrow. Well, hey. I'd have you take a look at this letter. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed JnLgame to commit murder. JnLgame? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what's that thing?
A stun gun, for self-defense usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now, give me the letter. No!
No!
Whoa, what are you?
Nick, run!
Maya! Out of my way! Ah! He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 incident, evidence, all of it, back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya!
Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya? She's holding something. What's that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth? I remember! Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Why not just say, hey, you did this, and she'd be like,
oh, thanks, Nick. Let's go get some burgers.
Okay. The Canberra 28, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth's looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge?
Right, good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa! Whoa, yeah, pal! What's got in your goal? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Wedgeworth.
Good morning.
How did it go, Detective? Have no fear, as promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Yeah, actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has got to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it.
Well, let's go.
December 28, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
Alright.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Right, very well. We have researched the final day of our proceedings in this trial.
I reached.
I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness? Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
He hasn't even woken up yet. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So, my testimony my testimony yesterday stands as is. Ho!
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi and I'm going to prove it. Alright then. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. Hold it! I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to his testimony. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. I wasn't running away or nothing. Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you just to quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack? Oh, well, I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are!
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible!
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over again until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies!
Order, order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or, are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
JnLgame. His name is JnLgame, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! JnLgame from the DL6 incident.
I thought the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is JnLgame, then he has a clear motive.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, the witness, is JnLgame? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's JnLgame?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Well, hey there guys. If you like this video and you'd like to let me know, there should be a button down there that says like. Go ahead and give that a little click for me. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, then there should be a button down there that says subscribe. Go ahead and give that a little click too if you want. Well, that's about all I got to say. So, see ya.